Curtis, one of the things that we talk about a lot is this whole idea of discovery. Floating assets don't do you much good, do they?
They absolutely do not. Just understanding what you have or having an inventory of what you have is not particularly meaningful. What is meaningful is understanding how your technical assets relate back to business capabilities, value streams, etc. And from there, understanding the risk associated with the business. Our responsibility in the cyberspace is to ensure we're always spending the right dollar on the right thing, proactively and reactively, and we do that through context.
Just give me one example of we're connecting and trying to understand what risk this is creating and how we need to mitigate it.
Convergence of IT and OT. Over time, we've interconnected our IT capabilities back to OT capabilities, and we don't understand how. Understanding what we've done, why we've done it, and what's happening in any given moment is so important, because there's many cases where we need to take action to prevent the larger impact to the business, but the business isn't going to authorize that action unless we can relate it back to them in a way that says, I need to take action against this with a lesser risk to operations to prevent this massive risk to operations downstream.
How do you start getting to something that might be an incredibly complicated process?
There's some things we already understand about our environment. We have to take that basic understanding and then pair it with capabilities that actually identify not just what we have, but how it relates back to what we know. It's only when you can actually start correlating that context that you can make those decisions.
There's these big initial bites and then smaller ones later, yes?
100%. We've also got to think about is the noise that's occurring within the environment, and if we can mitigate some of those risks and mitigate some of the noise, we've cleared the plate a bit to better understand those next actions we can take. If we're able to relate our technology back to our business, we can tell the right stories to our business partners that help them better understand why these are priorities.
What do you think CISOs are able to communicate to the business today that maybe they either couldn't or struggled doing 2 years ago?
Talking about the risk to the business. Maybe one of the most significant risks is to the e-commerce platform, and e-commerce is a major element of your business. Well, now CISOs can actually speak to the fact that e-commerce is at risk, what exposures are causing that risk. We couldn't do that a number of years ago. We were talking about endpoints and assets. That's not business language. They don't want to hear those words, and they're definitely not participating in that conversation.